Not only did I get joked for being Christian and things like that, I actually went through something so traumatic that really brought me closer to God. What's up, guys? It's your girl Lauren, and today I got a really special video for you guys. So today I'm going to be telling my testimony. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, Lauren, what's a testimony? My testimony is how I came to know Jesus. But before we get into that video, I feel like we have a really cool intro we have to watch. Enjoy.
I see, I like, I go, I get, no one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get, go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
So before we go ahead and get into my testimony, I'm going to need you to pause the video, go get some popcorn, come back, hit play, and then we'll jump into this. Because my testimony is a pretty long, crazy testimony. So I actually grew up in a Christian household. The end. So I actually grew up in a Christian household with two amazing parents who were Christian. They prayed, they went to church every Sunday with us, they encouraged us, everything like that, and it was amazing. I went to a Christian school from preschool all the way up to my senior year of high school, where, you know, all my friends were Christian, my family was Christian, I was Christian, but I think that the reason why I was Christian was because everyone around me was Christian. You know, it wasn't like I made the decision for myself because I was so young. So I got baptized at 7, and, you know, I knew God was real, everything like that. But going throughout high school is when I really started to kind of question it and be like, what do I believe? You know, everybody around me believes the same thing as me. Everybody around me was Christian. And so it was just normal to me that, you know, these are my thoughts, these are my beliefs, these are my morals. But then going to soccer, you know, playing for a secular team and being like one of the only Christians, or being one of the only people that was in a Christian school, was really difficult. And it was I was the oddball out, for sure. I still am, but for different reasons. But, you know, people look at Christians as different, and it was very weird seeing how my soccer team acted versus how my Christian friends acted, you know, because I'd hear one thing with my soccer team and I'd hear another thing with my Christian friends. So that's when I started questioning, you know, what do I believe? Because I have my friends over here that believe this, and my friends over here that believe this. You know, who's right and who's wrong, pretty much. So in high school is when I really started to have the questions, you know, is God real? Are we stupid for believing this? You know, a man in the sky? I didn't know if I believed it just because everyone else around me believed it. It wasn't until my freshman year of college where I like to say that, you know, I gave my life to Jesus then. I went to a college that was secular, you know, it wasn't a Christian college, and I did not know how hard that was going to be. There's a lot of gosh. There's a lot of temptation. There's a lot of temptation in college already, and it was really, really hard being in this Christian bubble for so many years and then just going to a secular college. My faith really got tested my freshman year of college, because all of my friends, they didn't believe in God, except for maybe one of them, two of them, and they would be asking me questions like, how do you believe that there's a man up there that we don't see? And I remember getting questions like, you know, if there's a God, then why do bad things happen to good people all the time? And I didn't know how to react to that. I didn't know the answer. A lot of the questions that they were asking, I didn't know the answer to. So I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of reading my Bible. I went to, like a small group. I went to church, everything like that. And I got the answers that I was looking for. So there's actually one specific moment that changed my life forever. And I think that this is where my real testimony begins. So this is really hard to talk about. And I don't like talking about this. And I don't like feelings and all of that stuff. But if this can help just one person, then it's all worth it. So on November 9th, 2017, I actually witnessed a man commit suicide right in front of me. And that one brought me very close to God. It pulled me away for a little bit, but now my relationship with God is stronger than ever. Witnessing a suicide, it changes you. And the only thing that I can think of from that day is how lucky I am and how blessed I am that I'm still here today. God protected me that night. And I remember driving away after seeing the suicide and just thinking like, wow, like God, you just protected me. I had been standing right behind him the entire night and I moved for 1 second and that's when he did it. And if I had stayed where I was, I probably wouldn't be here today. And you might call that a coincidence, but I think that that is a total God thing. So, those people who ask me, why do bad things happen to good people? I finally have an answer after seeing a suicide. After witnessing something so traumatic and so terrible, I got an answer for this question out of that situation. And I think that the answer to that question is bad things happen to good people in order to test their faith. God is testing our faith. He wants to see if at the first sight of trouble, are we going to turn to him, or are we just going to turn to the world and try to do it on our own and figure it out ourselves? Now, I don't know about you, but I can't figure it out on my own. I need a savior. I need God. So Christians, you're going to get joked. You're going to get judged. You're going to be harassed. You're going to go through, trials and tribulations. It's not going to be easy to be a Christian. In fact, it's going to be the opposite. But with all of that being said, you're not going through it alone. You have an army of Christians standing behind you. And more importantly, you have God standing right with you. And that's all you need. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I know this was a little bit serious video today, but I'm not a serious person. So subscribe and let's do some fun things. Follow me on TikTok. I'll link my TikTok down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and each and every one of you are so loved. I love you guys. God bless.